Yo, what's going on guys? Welcome back to the channel. Hope we're all having a great day today and we're all doing well. So as I'm sure you guys are all aware, this season brought us the new South African defender Melusi. And I think it's safe to say that the community is pretty much in an agreement that she is a bit too strong in her current state. Recent changes have been made to her gadget to try and nerf Melusi, but it does seem that these changes were not enough. When it comes to ranked for this season, Melusi has actually only been available in one ranked match, as one of my teammates wanted to play her. Other than that though, she's been banned every single match I have played in Operation Steel Wave. And to be honest, that's not really a surprise. She is an extremely strong operator. Now, there are many reasons why she is an extremely strong operator. First off, she is a 3-speed. We all know in this game currently that speed is so much better than armor. Though they did say, I believe it was at the 6th Invitational, they actually did say that they are going to be looking into the system in the future and looking into the armor and speed system and trying to make armor have a bit more relevance than it currently does. Because I guarantee you ask anyone in this game and they'd rather pick a 3-speed over a 3 armor, because the mere difference it is having higher armor in this game, it doesn't really translate well into the match as much as it should have. So that is definitely a plus side for Melusi, is that she is a 3-speed, and that's one of the reasons that she is a great operator. As well as this, she has a great loadout. She has the Legion's SMG, which is one of the better SMGs on defense, in my opinion. I know a lot of people would agree with me on that statement. She has Frost's shotgun, and though that isn't the preferred choice for Melusi, it's still a viable option. It's still a pretty great shotgun, and mixed with her gadget and her 3-speed capability, you can still do serious damage running that shotgun on Melusi. For secondary, she has Ellis pistol, and she also has a nitrocell. Ellis pistol is one of the better pistols in the game as well, because unlike a lot of the pistols, it actually has a sight on the gun. And now, I've said in many videos before that I think all the pistols in this game should have the option of a sight, and I'm still holding off on that, and I still think that should be a thing. But it definitely does help when Melusi does have a sight on her pistol, because obviously that's more of an advantage than having an iron sight, and as well as that it's just a great pistol in general, regardless if it has a sight or not. And another weird thing that kind of makes her a good operator, which you may not really consider when you're thinking about operators, is the size of her hitbox. Melusi as a person, as a character, she's just a very slim built operator. And I think we've learned from the whole Ash and everything, when you've got a fast operator with a great weapon and a small hitbox, the fragging capabilities that they have on that operator just shoots up and she becomes so much more viable. But all of this stuff I wouldn't say is as strong as her gadget, the Banshee. I'm not really sure what Ubisoft were expecting when they were developing the gadget. I guess on paper that it does sound pretty good, some sort of like electrical barbed wire that you have to physically punch one bit, and it has a bigger radius than barbed wire. The whole thing that Ubisoft were going for with Melusi was definitely an advanced version of barbed wire, which was actually seen in leaks about 6 months ago, that they were developing a smart barbed wire. Now, we originally thought that the barbed wire was going to be like the barbed we have in game, but it was going to be like sharper, you couldn't punch it, it would do more damage, and it would show your location. Then we have Melusi, so we can kind of see that Melusi is kind of like a version of that original leaked gadget. And if I'm going to be honest, I think I'd rather have that smart barbed wire than what we have as Melusi. I definitely think that smart barbed wire would be an annoying gadget, and it definitely would be annoying to play against, but I can't actually see it being as strong as the Banshee currently is. But yeah, considering the backlash that Clash kind of got when she was released, and still kind of gets to this day, I am kind of surprised that Ubisoft went along with making kind of a condensed version of her gadget. Now, I know Melusi's Banshees do not do damage, unlike Clash's shield, but Melusi, I would say, is 100% much more stronger than Clash. Clash is, good depending on your team. As a solo player, you're not really going to win a lot with Clash. You can possibly hold down a hallway, but you need a teammate to come in and clean up for you if you are playing that hallway. If you're, if you're skilled enough on Clash, which is something I like to enjoy doing, is doing the whole turtle technique, When you zap them, you spin around a 180, put the shield on your back, they knife your shield, which is missing, you turn around and you either knife them or shoot them. And you know, that's kind of like a little trick if you're good enough for Clash, but it's obviously not as valuable as Melusi is, definitely not as valuable as Melusi is, as Melusi has the capabilities of what Clash does with one gadget. Melusi can do it with 3 gadgets. She also doesn't have to be near her gadgets at all. So I am very surprised that they released Melusi as like just a better version of Clash, if I'm going to be honest. And I am just, yeah, it's so surprising. It's so surprising that they've done that. So I think I speak for many when I do say that Melusi is in need of some changes. I've seen many concepts and suggestions of how Melusi should be changed, so I thought I would take this video today to give my take on the matter. So the first thing that I would do to Melusi is definitely make her a 2-speed, or quite even possibly a 1-speed. The fact that she has a gadget she can just place down and run away from that still works after she dies should not give her the honour of being a 3-speed, in my opinion, when there's other operators in this game, such as Warden, who would have benefited so much more from being the speed that Melusi was. Granted, Warden has been changed to a 2-speed now since he was a 1-speed at launch, but I still definitely think that Warden should be a 3-speed in this game, but that's a whole nother video topic that I will get into in another time. But definitely, Melusi should not be a 3-speed, 2-speed at most, maybe even a 1-speed. Even as a 1-speed, she'll still be very good and a strong operator. Just the Banshee is just so strong, but she should not have the capability of having a strong gadget and having a strong roam capability as well. So then we should move on to the Banshee itself. First off, I think that she shouldn't have 3 Banshees. She should be nerfed to 2 Banshees. She shouldn't have 1 Banshee, that's too weak. But she should definitely have 2 Banshees at the most. 3 is definitely an overkill, especially in its current state. And yeah, the simple nerf, just remove one of her Banshees. I'm actually so surprised that they didn't do this on the test server. I've seen many big YouTubers like Get Flanked and all that saying that. I know a lot of people kind of hate when operators get nerfed on the test server, and then when they come to live build, especially people on console, don't really get to experience what they were like. But I'm genuinely surprised that Melusi came to the main build of the game with 3 Banshees, and to this day, I'm not really sure how deep we are into the season. Can't actually really remember when this season started, but we are quite a good chunk into this season. So she definitely, I'm still surprised that she still has 3 Banshees, so she should definitely lose 1 Banshee and go down to 2. I also feel that the Banshee should have more counters and direct counters. For example, Nook should be immune to the Banshee's effect when she's activating her Hell gadget. I would also like to see the gadget get a rework similar to Evil Eyes, and how they got changed in the past. When Maestro was released, his Evil Eyes were extremely strong. They still are extremely strong, do not get me wrong, Maestro is still a great operator, but dealing with them was a lot harder than it is now. Before, if Thatcher threw his EMP at it, it would only disable the Evil Eye. Same if Twitch droned it. It wouldn't actually open the Evil Eye up and allow people to shoot it. Then they decided to change it, so when Thatcher threw an EMP or Twitch zapped it, the little opening in the Evil Eye would open up a tiny bit and allow people to shoot it or Twitch drone it and destroy it for a small period of time. And I think that's what they should do with Melusi. If Thatcher EMPs the Banshee or the Twitch drone zaps it, there should be the middle of the Banshee or something that should open up, and it should be allowed to be shot by a attacker and be destroyed, because I definitely think that it is. It is quite hard to deal with, especially when she doesn't really have as much as a direct counter as Thatcher. I mean, Thatcher, you know, we know how many games he's banned in, and Twitch as well. You can only disable that for a short period of time. So there definitely has to be much easier methods to deal with Banshees, because it just feels like we're having a repeat of the whole Maestro Evil Eye situation again, though this one is a lot harder to even get access to than Maestro's Evil Eye. But hey, that's only my opinion on how Melusi should be changed from her current state. I'm actually very interested to know everyone's thoughts on my proposed changes, especially the whole thing like the Evil Eye change. I definitely think that should come to the game. And I'd actually like to hear everyone's own thoughts in the comment section below on your own ideas on how they should change Melusi. So that is really going to wrap up this video. If you did enjoy and you are new to the channel, be sure to subscribe. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram, they will be linked in the description and in the comment section. And drop a like if you did enjoy, dislike it if you didn't enjoy, and I shall see you all in the next video. Thank you all for watching.